guys, TOTY here, and welcome back to another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team Trading video. I'm actually bringing you guys the second upload of the day right here as well. If you didn't see the first one, I'll leave an annotation in the top right hand corner of the video. Definitely go and check that video out. I showed you the best players to invest in on Black Friday and Cyber Monday during the market crash to make a lot of coins. So definitely a good video. Would recommend checking that out. But today, I'm going to show you guys probably the best trading method you can use, or one of the best trading methods you can use during the market crash. It's not only going to work during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, it will also work very, very well during any other market crash, so Team of the Year, for example, Team of the Season, or around Christmas as well, when they release a lot of Footmas packs. But today, I'm going to show you guys a very effective method, and it is very, very easy as well. So what you want to do is find a gold player on the transfer market who goes for around about 2,000 coins. So we're just going to look on the market right now and see what we have. You want a player who just generally goes for around 2,000, so you normally want someone who, I mean, they can go for like maybe 1.5k or more. You want a player who goes for between about 1.5, maybe about 4 or 5k. You don't want it to be a really cheap player, you don't want it to be a really expensive player, so we could potentially go with Jimenez there. He could be a good one to go with. Clichy again is a decent option. Pedro back there was a good one to potentially do this with as well. Wijnaldum maybe as well. You just want to find a couple of players to do this with. And I have actually got a list written down as well of some players it does work well with. So you can see a whole load of players there. Evra could be another one. I'm going to go with Manolas as the first one because he's a player I've done this with before and he works quite well. So you want to find a player that goes for around 2,000 coins. If you look right here, Manolas goes for around 2,000 coins. And next up, you want to find the minimum buy now of this card. So he's currently going for 1.8 as the lowest buy now. It's probably around 1.9. There, 1.9 actually, that card's already been bought. So 2k, I can sell them for 2,000 coins. So now you want to basically get these cards for less than that. And it's actually not a sniping filter. You're actually going to be bidding on these cards. Mass bidding. I've not yet really done a video on mass bidding on my channel. But to make profit on Manolas, you want to get him for around about 1.8k or less. That's going to get you profit. But you want to make a decent amount of profit. So I'd recommend 1.6k is a good price to pick these cards up for. You can maybe go up to 1.7 if you are having difficulties getting them. But let's go and try and get some cards for 1.6k right here. So all you want to do, just go to 1.6k, and now as you see here, all of these cards, you just want to put a 1.6k bid on them, every single one. And right now there's just so many cards being listed on the market because of the lightning rounds. Loads and loads of packs are coming out. There's just so many cards on the market that you guys can see right here. I mean, he's 84 rated. He's quite a high rated player, but still there are just loads and loads of him being packed. So all you want to do is just mass bid on all of these cards. So you're not going to win all of them. You are going to win quite a few though. And on those cards you can make profit. If I do start getting outbid, I will go up to 1.7. And I was getting these cards for 1.7 and selling them for 2.1 earlier on today. But his price has dropped a bit. You do want to sell these cards on pretty quickly as well after buying them. You don't want to hang about with them in your club too long because their prices could drop. So do list them up as soon as possible. You may want to undercut a few, list them for 1.9 or so. There we go. We've put a whole load of bids on all these cards for 1.6. If I pick any of them up, really, I can sell them on for 2,000 coins. It's going to make me around 300 coins profit after EA tax, which is not bad. And it doesn't seem like too much, but when you're getting like a lot of these cards, it really does add up overall, and you can make a lot of profit. And definitely don't expect to pick up all these cards. You're going to get outbid on quite a few of them. But even if you can get maybe 2 or 3 out of 10, that's still going to be some nice profit. So we've got all these Manolas, so we've put bids on. Let's go and find another player. I've got a whole list of them right here. Let's go and look up Gary Cahill, see what he is currently selling for. Here's a good one to do this with, and again, one I have made profit with in the past. So if we check his lowest by now, it's around 1.7, maybe 1.8k. It's actually a little bit more. Actually 2.1. Wow, his price has gone up quite a bit. So 2,000 coins I can sell him for. If I can get him for under 1.7, I'd say that would be some nice profit because he's going for a little bit more, about 2.1, as you see there. Compared to Manolas. So if I get any for under 1.7, maybe even 1.8, that's going to be some nice profit. So here, all we're going to need to do is just put a whole load of bids on all these cards. And yeah, I keep stressing it. You're not going to be picking up every card by any stretch of the imagination, but you're going to be able to hopefully get, I mean, at least 1 or 2 for every 10 cards you put bids on, and that's going to be a bit of profit. And you just want to keep bidding on these cards. You do need probably around 50,000 coins to do this effectively, because you're going to have to just spam a whole load of bids on these cards. But you can do it with a lower budget as well. You're just going to make less profit because it is mass bidding, so you are mass bidding on players. You're putting a lot of bids on cards, so you do need the coins to kind of be able to do that effectively because you're not making a lot of profit on each card, but it really adds up. So you're getting a lot of cards, you're making maybe a couple of hundred coins on each one, and those small amounts of profit do add up. And it's a great method to use during a market crash. Now, right now, there's not that much of a market crash. There's only been one lightning round so far, and I think that was 55k packs. So once they release 100k packs and stuff, it's going to work a lot better than this. But even right now, it is very, very effective. I have been using it quite a bit this evening. So he's put a whole load of bids on Cahill right here for 1.7k, and if we can get him for 1.7, maybe 1.8k, I can sell them for 2.1 and make some nice coins. Let's find one more player. I'm looking at a whole list of cards right here that I've been doing this with effectively. I'm trying to find someone. Let's go with Quadrado. Let's go with Quadrado. He's a decent player. I'll go with one more after this, who goes for a little bit cheaper. Not Nani, Quadrado. Here we go. I think Quadrado goes for about 2.5k right now, so we just find what he's selling for. Around about probably 2.5. That's what he was selling for slightly earlier on. He's actually gone up in price slightly. Actually, he's gone up quite a bit. He's gone to 2.9 right now. One on the market, so I expect he's around 3,000 coins. Yes, he is. 3,000 coins. I can probably sell him for a bit more, though. I mean, you can do it, as I said, with players up to around 3.5k or so. So 3k, 3.1. If I can get him for under 2.6, that's going to be nice profit because I can sell him for about 3k. I might actually try and get them for maybe 2.5, just because this price is fluctuating a lot, so I don't want to spend too much. 2.6 there, though. There's one. I'll put a bid on that. 2.5 there. And look how many Quadrados coming up on the market. I mean, he's a 5-star skiller playing for Juventus, but still selling for quite a bit. That one's in right wing, so I will put 2.6 on him. 2.5 there. 2.5 here. I'll just put a whole load of bids on all these cards. You just want to keep mass bidding on them. Keep mass bidding on them. And even if I get like one of these cards, that's going to be a couple of hundred coins profit there, which is not bad. These ones are all in right wing, so I'll happily bid 2.6 for him, because they will sell for a bit more. I'll bid 2.6 for this one here, just because I can sell them for like 3k, so it's not too bad there. And Quadrado put one more bid on him. So we've got a whole load of cards we have put bids on right here. If we go and check right here, we've actually managed to pick up 1 Manolas out of 5, which is not bad at all. That's kind of what you should expect. And we've gone for 1.6k, and I can sell him and make around 300 coins profit there. And we do still have a whole load of cards here, and yeah, I should hopefully win a couple of these. I mean, I'm not expecting to win many. If I can win maybe 1 or 2, that's not too bad. So we've got all those bids on Quadrado, and he's a player who's slightly higher budget, so it's a good one to try it with. Now I'm going to show you one final player, and that's going to be a low budget player, and that's going to be, I'm going to go with Tremolinas. I'm going to see what Tremolinas is selling for. You can do it with players who go for maybe 900 or 800 coins or so. So someone like Tremolinas is a good option, or Clichy as well. Let's actually go with Clichy, just because he goes for around 1,000 coins, and you can do it very effectively with a player around this budget. So 1,000 coins is what Clichy sells for. If I can get him for under 900 coins, that's 50 coins profit after tax. So if I can get him for under 850, that's going to be 100 coins profit, and I will take that. So if I can get him for under 850 to 800 coins, that's not too bad. I'll look for this right here for 850, and I'll just put bids on any of these cards along here. So someone's actually already mass bidding on quite a few of these cards. So if that's the case, you just want to go forwards a bit, because this is quite a popular method. You will see a lot of people doing this. But if you kind of find a price to put bids on, you're not really going to have too many issues with getting out bids. So now I can just put some 800 coin bids on all of these cards here. Actually, if I go to 850, that other guy's not going to outbid me. So that's just a good tip. If you do see someone else trying to get these cards with bids on, all for the same price, just go to a bit later on in the transfer market where they've not put bids on players, put the same bids on, and then they're not going to outbid you, which is quite a good tip there. But as you see, I can just put a whole load of bids on all these cliches. If I get them for 850 coins, which I should be able to get a few of them for, I will end up making some really nice profit, because I'll be able to sell these cards on for around 1,000 coins and make some nice profits. A whole load of players there to put bids on. Let's go and check out one final player. Let's go with, checking the list right here, let's go with Nani. Currently going for around 2.5k, I think. Maybe a little bit more. I'll just quickly remove that. 2.5, maybe 2.4 even, maybe a little bit less. So 2.4, that looks like what he's selling for. There we go, 2.4. I can sell him for 2.4, so if I can get him for 2.1 or less, that's not too bad. You can try and snipe these guys if you want as well, but it does take a bit longer. People are actually bidding a bit more on these cards there. 2.1 is the deal, well, is the bid I'd want to put on. Someone else is already putting bids on these cards. If I get 2.1 bid on, they're unlikely to then outbid me. But if I get these cards for 2.1, I can sell them for 2.4, and make some nice profit. Sorry, not some nice cards. Let's make some nice profit on each of these. Now, I wouldn't recommend going crazy and putting like 100 bids on these cards, because then you're just going to have a whole load of them on your transfer list to sell. So you'll then end up having to undercut the players to sell. Their price may end up dropping, and that's not that good. You don't really want to bid on more than a page or two of these cards. But yeah, if you put a bid on maybe like 10 players or so, that's good. You're going to be able to make some nice coins. So let's put a bid on a couple more of these nannies, and then I'll put a bid on, well, my transfer list is full anyway, so can't put any more bids on, but I'll go and show you guys quickly the transfer targets, show you some of the players we've hopefully managed to pick up so far, and how many we've been outbid on. So we've got a Manolas right there. We've missed out on a few other cards, missed out on a few Cahills. See, but these cards actually go for more on bids sometimes. It's a bit weird. People just kind of rush and put bids on these cards. But right here, we're winning a Manolas. Hopefully we can get him for 1.6. Are we going to be able to? Yes, we have. 1.6 there for him. Can we get this Cahill for 1.7? Currently looks like we are going to be able to. And we have got bids on these other Cahills too. So you're going to probably on average get 1 out of 10 cards that you put bids on. But if you put a lot of bids on, you're going to get a lot of profit back. So we're going to be winning that Cahill there as well, which is not too bad. We've won Cahill. We've won Manolas as well. We've got some more Cahills along here with bids on. And if we go and check further on here, loads of players. We've got Quadrado with bids on. We have got Cahill that I've put bids on as well. We've got loads and loads of nannies, and just generally loads and loads of players that I should be able to win in the next half hour or so. And I've probably spent around 30, maybe 40,000 coins just spamming bids on these cards. Should be able to sell them on though, and these cards sell so quickly as well, because you're normally going players from popular leagues. That's why I'd recommend you want to look for gold cards who play in any of the top 5 leagues really. And they do sell on really, really quickly, so that's a good benefit of this method. But I'm actually going to remove some of the expired items right here. Just remove all of them. So we've got 3 players right here that we can sell on. We should be picking up a few more though in the next couple of minutes and seconds. But as you see here, we have actually got a couple more players that we will be getting pretty soon. But I'm going to remove them. I'm going to wait just a couple more minutes, maybe get 5 or 6 players, then send them to the transfer list, sell them on, show you guys how quickly they sell on, and show you me making some profit, and also if we manage to pick up any more cards. So after about 10 minutes, these are the cards I have managed to win. We've got Manolas right here for 1.6, another one for 1.6 there, 3 Cahills, all for 1.7, we've got 3 Nannies, all for 2.1, and we've got 2 Clichés here, all for 800, and also 850 coins right there. So we've managed to get quite a few deals. I spammed a whole load of bids on these cards. This is kind of what you expect to get, normally about 2 or 3 players for every 10 or so that you put bids on. So this is a perfectly normal amount, and I'm going to be able to make some nice profit on each of these cards. Sometimes you're going to be able to pick up less, sometimes you're going to be able to pick up more. It depends how many people are doing this, what packs are being released. If there's a 100k pack, for example, going out in the store, say 100,000 100k packs released for an hour, these cards are going to be even cheaper, and you're going to have even more on the market, so you're going to be able to pick up more of them. But maybe if there haven't been any lightning rounds for a couple of hours, there'll be less cards on the market, and it may be slightly harder. But I'm going to send all of these right now to the transfer list, and I'm going to go and sell them on and see what we can make from them. They should all sell on pretty quickly, but let's send them to the transfer list and see what we can sell them on for. In the past 20 minutes or so, these cards have actually dropped down slightly in price, so I will actually list them for what they were selling for when I got them, because their prices should kind of just fluctuate a bit in the next day or so. So I'm going to list them up for 1,000 coins right here for Clichy for 1 day, and he should sell on in that 1 day period. That's what you want to do, because these prices are going to be fluctuating depending on the packs released. So these cards sometimes will sell instantly, sometimes won't. It depends. Right now 100k packs just came out basically as I was recording the video, so the player prices now have dropped down by about 100 coins on each card. But maybe in about 2 or 3 hours there won't be 100k packs out, and these cards will then go up slightly in price just by 100 or 200 coins. So the prices are kind of even out. So right now, when I'm recording this video here, 100k packs just came out, so it's going to take a bit longer to sell the cards on, but it just depends really when you list them up. But if you list them for 1 day, they'll definitely sell on, and you can make nice coins on them. And overall, all you need to do is just pick up a whole load of cards, sell them on, and even if you're making maybe 100 or 200 coins profit on each card, it really adds up when you're getting maybe 10 cards. You can make a lot of profit, and it's very, very easy as well. You're not having to snipe cards. It's quite simple. You just put a whole load of bids on cards for a certain price. It's quite easy. So list that one there for 1,000 coins. We've also got Gary Cahill. He's going for 2,000. Yeah, list him up right there. I can sell him for 2.1 though I'd say if I list him up for a day, because there's a lot higher likelihood of him actually selling for that. 2.5 is what Nani was selling for, so we can sell him there. Maybe some nice profit on him. Kalishi again got this one for 800, which was a good deal. I'll list him for 1,000, and there could be some nice profit we could make on him. Manalas, he was going for 2,000 as well, and there we go. We're going to be able to make about 300 coins profit on him. Another Nani right here, going to be able to make about 300 coins profit on him for 2.5. And yeah, it really adds up. You're making a couple hundred coins on each card, and once you start getting maybe 10 or more cards, that adds up and you can make a lot of coins. Cahill here for 1.7, list him for 2.1. It's going to be about 300 coins profit there, which is not too bad. Manas again here 1.6, list him for 2,000 coins. That's going to be about 300 coins profit again. And it's just kind of good, steady, consistent profit. You're making profit on all of these cards, and you get a lot of players that you can sell on. So we're going to list up Cahill right there. And also, do we have any other players? No, we don't. That is it. So we've got all those cards listed up on the transfer market. And yeah, it didn't take me much time at all to pick up these cards. Very, very quick, very, very easy. And yeah, you guys can see all of them right here. They should definitely sell on within the next day or so. I'd expect them all sell with this first listing less than for 1 day, and they'll always sell on when you do come back to your console and check if they have. They should always have sold on. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you do want any more kind of clarification on this trading method, any tips about it, then just leave comments down below. I'll be sure to help you guys out. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.